Oil and water, dogs and cats, lots of things don't sound like they go together. But do guns and alcohol? Some lawmakers are saying yes. News Channel 5's Curtis Jackson talked with folks in bars and restaurants tonight about this very issue. Curtis.
Well, Alicia, would you be comfortable, or anyone else, sitting in a bar or restaurant with someone who has a gun? It is a question a lot of people will be asking after the state Senate passed a controversial bill. Some recoil at the very thought, taking a gun into a place that serves alcohol.
That would not be good. You can't mix everything up. If you drink and you have a firearm, you will be more hostile. I don't think that would be a good idea.
But licensed gun owners could soon carry their firearms into establishments that serve alcohol under a bill that passed the Ohio Senate today. Gun rights advocates say enhancing concealed carry laws to include bars and restaurants could keep firearms out of the wrong hands.
We've had problems where people have gone into restaurants and either their gun was stolen out of their car or their whole car was stolen. And it does not help law enforcement if they're tracking down a stolen car that we've now taken a gun off the law-abiding citizen and handed it to that car thief. That's a danger to law enforcement, and we want to keep the guns with the license holder where it's safe.
Licensed gun owners would be allowed to carry concealed firearms into places that serve alcohol as long as they are not drinking it. But some opponents worry about enforcement and safety.
I don't want to be around a bunch of drunk people around a person with a firearm, even though they're not drinking per se. They may have been drinking all day and then come into a bar with their friends and say they're not going to drink anymore.
This bill does not mix guns and alcohol. It is zero tolerance and you can't consume. So it's really, if someone can carry a gun and be responsible in a grocery store or in a Perkins or Big Boys, why can't they carry in a Fridays or an Applebee's?
The bill still bans people from carrying a firearm into any establishment that clearly prohibits concealed weapons on the premises. It does not have the support of the state's major law enforcement agencies. The bill now heads to the House, where it is expected to pass, but the question is whether the governor will sign it. Curtis Jackson, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Curtis. As you can imagine, this is a hot topic on our Facebook page. Eric writes, citizens who conceal carry are very responsible. They also have never been convicted of a felony, have passed a background check, and have their prints on file with the authorities. Brian writes, absolutely not. I do not care if the gun owners are responsible or not. You add alcohol in the mix, anything could happen. Share your comments at facebook.com/WEWS5.